I would say the biggest challenge in my mind of social protection agendas today would be what I call the rise of segregationism as an accepted best practice or second best practice of social protection, in the sense of the separation of poor people from, say, middle class and upper class people in the provisioning of goods and services and social protection and so on. That even though we express the values of universalism, in particular given the current political context, this is very difficult to implement, in that the second best option reinforces segregated provisioning systems. Well, I think definitely so far this morning, what I find interesting is there seems to be a broad consensus about the long-term goal of universalism in social protection, of trying to create more integration across various provisioning systems, which I don't think is something that, say, the World Bank and the IMF were expressing 10 years ago. That being said, they might not be explicitly expressing it in the publications. They might only be sort of suggesting it in these types of venues. So obviously it would be nice to see more of that being explicitly expressed. And then the other question, of course, is what do we mean by universalism in terms of there's minimalist understandings of universalism and more expansive understandings. So that's still to be debated. Well, I would say that I would like to see a more explicit expression from the side of, particularly of influential organizations that have an influence on global policy, make more explicit the long-term objective of moving towards universalistic forms of social provisioning in health, education, and social insurance, and so on. So that's on the map as an objective, that we understand that we're taking steps in that direction rather than abandoning that as a goal, essentially. I think if there's one good outcome from this meeting, hopefully that would be it.